Well, take two. Yo, what's going on, guys? John Spirit Collectibles. Thank you guys for joining. Geek It Big, thank you. Oh man, thank you guys so much for your patience. Also, yeah, I did. Oh, it's funny you say that, Molinero. Molinero Matt, welcome, guys. I'm rusty like Rusty Griswold. Jesus. Uh, thanks to 80s Pop and Mugsley for just being awesome and adjusting and understanding and all that stuff. Maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about, but they kept things going while I set up. And as soon as I went live, talking about my dog, he takes a big yes. That's exactly what he did on the carpet in the office. I was like, "What is that smell? What the?" So yeah. But now on to other things that aren't about poop and shit. I mean, it just had to happen. Yeah, Hot Wheels is awful, but I get we're good. You guys are. Hey, Muggsy, you recognize that? Geek It Big. See that guy? There's a good story. We'll talk about it. All right, let me get the old school like Springer Collectibles, like I don't know, playlist. This is a crazy show. That's why there's a seriously, God, cool story. Thanks. I'll tell the story. What's up? As Falcon's here, we can start. I gotta like get my bearings. Hold on. Give me a second here, guys. That's why I have the giveaway up. Duck race prohibited. It's true. I thought about it. The orange figure, this one right here. That's a super grail. Hold on. Super grail. So I have a big surprise set. If you guys don't know what surprise sets are, yeah, 311 sounds like a good idea, Molinero. How'd the raid train go so far today, guys? I wish I could have watched. I didn't get to see anything. Oh man. Um, like I said, this is normally at my 10-10 spot back in the day. I'm automatic, so just give me a second here to set up. Told you I'm rusty like Rusty Grizzle. Thanks to the Toy Man for giving up the caboose. If you guys didn't know that, he gave the spot up, so obviously you guys are all following him. On Anthony Joshua. Listen to thank you. Yeah, thank you, Jay Connolly, for the help on that one. Exactly. Listen to Fun Trip Art, and he's complete. Look at that. So I got the gloves on because here, what's even better than that? I think, and I want to hear the professional Joe Bros on what you guys think. But I think I bought this a long time ago and I forgot about him. And I showed a couple of you guys in chat. What's better than that? How about an original drawing from was it Sunbow? From probably season 1. And if you look in the store, there's a Baroness, and I have like the exact scene that it's from. If you look at the, I'll show you a picture of what that looks like. It's kind of crazy. Give me a second. We're gonna warm up. We'll start out with some appetizers. I would say this is we can do an appetizer like that and just get the thing started before we get the big thing. Ryan Bear Love, I'll send you a GI Joe goodie bag because I have no idea what I'm giving you. It is Fun School. It is. Yeah, it is. It is Huey Lewis. It's a Fun School buzzer. But here's what we got to do. Maybe you guys don't know about the surprise sets. We got to talk about surprise sets first. The biggest thing I'm doing tonight is the surprise set. Okay, it's like an old school mystery game that we used to play, but without the mystery, right? So basically, you know which figures you can win. You know your odds. You can win all the figures that are listed. If you go to buy it now, you can spend $65 with a chance to win the tripwire. But no matter what, you get one of these figures. So I'm going to randomize them, or not randomize. I'm sorry. It's a surprise set. A lot of card breakers use this. A lot of Disney sellers especially use the surprise sets. If you guys don't know about surprise sets. So first we sell out all 12 spots, $65. I was assuming that's going to be a good number. I thought it'd be like, I had no idea how many people were going to be here tonight. I thought it was going to be like 100 something. So hopefully with the 68 we have, let's tag anyone else that maybe isn't in here today. That is Adam here. Is Swim for Chris here? Some of the old school is Dog Hoss. I haven't seen Dog Hoss. Hope he's okay. But if you want to buy those, anyone that wants a Grail for 65. Now it's a risk, obviously, because if you land on like Crimson Guard Commanders, you could. It's a 1 in 12 chance, and you'll get him. But you're paying for the risk and the fun. And I'll try to throw you some more. There's also 3 Alley Viper version 2s. There's a beautiful Flash version 1. Yeah, keep tagging people that you. Thank you, 80s. Thank you. Appreciate that. Mugsley, Mugsley, are you not modded? I modded Mugsley, not Geek It Big. So if you Mugsley's in there. All right, I see. Now you're there. Show and tell. While we're still looking at that, anyone buy a spot yet? My Zartan, my original Zartan. At some point, I decided he looked like he was from the Road Warriors. I've sold almost all my Joes. You guys have like a lot of my collectibles from childhood. I think Mugsley, do you have my Mike Tyson's Punch Out? I think so. Everyone's got like a piece of my 80s DNA. But gave a few to my son. I was mine, I know, right? And my GI Joe underoos. I had a blanket that has some questionable stains on it. You got that one. No, I didn't have a blanket, but I did see a GI Joe blanket on Facebook Marketplace, but it was too faded to even make an offer on. I didn't show you the other pictures though from Sunbelt. I guess they're Sunbelt, right? Is that the right thing I'm saying? Look at this. Oh, something just happened. Did someone buy the first spot? Thank you, whoever bought the first spot. Once you guys realize what it is, I was expecting to sell it immediately, kind of like the duck races. So back in the day, some of the races, like this similar surprise set we would do, we did like Mickey Coco, we did like Storm Shadow version 2, Mock. Tripwire is in he better be, yeah. The 12 set. I have your nano figures. Yeah, the duck races. Yep. Guys, follow Springer Collectibles on YouTube. You can see a lot of old and fun GI Joe content. Also, I totally forgot. I also unveiled, and you guys must know this, Operation Recall. It had been like years, like 3 years. I forgot all about it. And randomly, I get an email from Carson Metaxas. Is that how you say his name? Carson? 3D Joes. I guess they released the first wave. You guys hear about this? You guys know about this? Hold on. I always sound like Jay Leno when I do it. Yeah, you guys hear about this? Here. Tripwire is in the set. You just got your first wave? Did yours have duplicates? Is that how it goes? So maybe I was going to run some of these. We have, I think there's, I don't have a ton of stuff tonight, but I have some like bangers tonight. And then I have like, so the story behind this, I met Mugsley for the first time, and Lance in here at Comic-Con when Whatnot loved me. I was the first GI Joe seller, one of the first action figure sellers. And hey, what's up, Vintage? And they said, can you stream at Comic-Con at our booth? And I was like, I've never been to Comic-Con. At first I was like, I don't know. And then I realized, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. So I went out there, and Lance and Mugsley helped me. And it was so much fun. And I was trying to buy stuff, and this was the thing that was an exclusive. I think this company's out of business now, that Diamond, right? I think Diamond's out of business. Anyway, this was the thing I bought. I bought the wrong thing, I guess. But we can sell it. It is an exclusive. There's not many of these out there. But anyway, if we're going to run that. And what else? So we have Total Recall. This guy's name, I want to say General Mortified, but it's Mortified. And then Here's some more, and we'll get to the stuff that I think someone bought the first thing. Now I don't want to badmouth these, but if you go like this, I don't understand. It looks like a Leonard to me, a Leonard Latrell. Am I wrong or am I being too critical? Allie's here. Oh, Big Al. Big Allie collecting. What's going on? Do you see the Leonardish? These are like the old school GI Joe. Like they put so much love and care into this. Anyway, I'm not trying to be negative, but I just noticed that and I'm like, why does that look like that? Like the arms, it looks Leonardy. They had leftovers. Hold on, let me show you the other ones. If you haven't seen these yet, I mean, this is a very special Kickstarter thing that they did. I mean, this is like it's not a word. I know. Let's go. S Falcon could probably have done a good job designing these. This guy too. I don't know. It's a great. They're like shiny, but anyway, when's the next wave coming out? Like, how many did we actually? I don't even know how many I got, so I don't even know what to sell these for, to be honest. But semi gloss, yeah. All right, so let's look at the surprise set. That's the big thing, and of course, the like I said, the artwork. So it's Daryl McNeil. These would have come with like animation cells would have been over these. These are like I guess the different scenes they would have submitted, and then their artist signed too. So I don't think you're gonna find these anywhere. I was actually surprised, and I had some real Ghostbusters ones, and they went really fast. I did some more research and I found the Baroness. Let me show you the Baroness one. She's in the store, the Baroness one. This one. It's from episode 3, I think. 19 plus 1 bonus. Thanks, Jay Conley. Okay. So we paid, I don't know what we paid. Okay. Maybe $20 a mock. So I wish let me get my phone. You can see the actual scene that this is in. So that's the Baroness. That's McNeil. All right. How many have we sold so far? Because we'll start auctioning some stuff in a second, I promise. But so far we have Todgers bought 1 spot. See, I don't know why it says listen. Okay, tripwire. There we go. Todgers, Scott, and Scott. Thank you guys so much. We have 10 spots left, guys. Yeah. Okay. Exact cartoon panels to go with these. You can. If you guys know an episode, that'd be amazing. Like I found this one by chance. I was trying to ask ChatGPT, and I finally figured it out. I went on YouTube because somebody posted all the episodes, and I scrubbed through it, and I was like, there she is, Baroness in her scuba gear, and it's the exact scene. A little different. Heavy water. Okay, so how it works is there are 12 spots. You spend $65. When we sell out, and at some point we're going to run the spots. It's a total randomized thing it's a whatnot like vehicle basically. It's their built-in surprise set. Okay, it's a randomizer, and it just scrolls through and picks who you get. So let's say that Jay Connolly bought a spot, and he goes first. I spin the wheel, or I hit the surprise set and assign it to him, and whichever figure he lands on, that's what he's assigned. It's literally going to be on his work order. So he'll be assigned like a bats or whatever he gets, or he'll get the tripwire. And in my head, I was like, are people going to complain and say, hey, I went first, the odds are worse? And I realized it makes no difference. The odds just change as you get eliminated. They're all the same. So we could randomize the names if you guys want, but I think I'm just going to go in the order in which you buy them, basically. Like number 1 will go first. Number 2, I think it's totally fine to do it that way. And Tripwire could go get assigned on the first one. Does anyone have any questions? Does it make sense what I'm saying? It's basically like a surprise mystery without the mystery. You got it. All right, good. So you know the 12 spots. You can see the names. I think if you go to buy it now, like here's one of the figures you would win. I mean that would be a floor, right? There's floors. The ceiling is obviously the tripwire. I guess this would be a floor. So I think the average figure price is like 40 some dollars. But let's run some stuff while we're here, and then you get a flash. So you spend a little more, but that tripwire is like a $250 figure. I would say maybe even more. I know some of the comps are going to be less, but he's in amazing condition. He looks like he's never even been moved off the cart. I moved his arm a little. I was like, oh, shouldn't have done that. So not exactly. And or red nose, I think in this case. Mugsley got a spot. Thank you. So we have 9 spots left. I'm telling you, when we start selling them out, you guys are definitely gonna get in there and be like, sorry you guys didn't get in there. Oh, hold on, my phone's going off in the other room. Let me run another giveaway and then we'll get started. We'll run some other stuff. And we have 9 spots left. 9 spots, guys. Get in there, share the show. I'll be right back. And I'll show you that Baroness too. The actual one. Getting that giveaway. Let me see if I can find the actual scene. Check this out. Is who want to show? Is Sharadi Haha here? Haha Sharadi here? Let's see. Or Adam. Let me find the picture I sent them. Here it is. So that's the drawing. So you can buy. We'll run it. And that's the actual scene. So now you guys hopefully gonna see what I'm saying. Isn't that cool? Thank you. 4 minutes left in the Givey, getting the Givey. Let's run some auctions. I don't want to keep everybody kind of hanging out. How was the rest of the train, by the way, guys? Anyone know what episode that's from? Any big, did Toyman run anything big? Any other sellers run any really big hits? Like, what was the biggest thing today? Or big giveaways? I don't know if they're selling the whole time or doing giveaways or what. Why don't we start off with the mini mates? Just because for Mugsley, someone's gonna take this. It looks like a VHS. You got a Starduster? What? Congrats, Fins. Did you off you? Wow. Starduster was the first Joe of my collection that I ever sold. And that was pre Whatnot. I was like, damn, he was like one of my favorite ones as a kid. I had no idea that he was so valuable. And when I found out, I was like, I think that was the first thing that clued me in that like there's something more to like all the toys that we played with growing up. I was like, wow, there's something here. Like they're seriously collectible. Once it's all Starduster. All right. How'd you get it? Just a regular auction? For a great deal. All right. There's so many different versions. Oh, you gave away a blue. Wow. Sick. All right. Well, that's pretty good. Those are good starts there. All right. Let's see here. Appreciate 80s Pop putting this together, guys. Definitely put some thankful emojis in there for him. He's like, I always said that, and he says nah, but I think he's one of the first people to really do raid trains on Whatnot. I thought that's the first time I'd ever heard of it or saw it was when 80s Pop put it together, and now they're like everywhere. I mean, you can't avoid a raid train. He was definitely early on that. So good stuff. So thanks again for keeping it going and for staying with me too and like dealing with my crazy schedule. Let's run the mini mates to start, and then we have 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Oh, we have 2 minutes 2 seconds left, 2 and 2, until the giveaway, and then we have 3 spots sold. I thought it was gonna sell a lot faster, but I guess I was wrong. That's okay. We'll start at $1, Mugsley, but I'm gonna put extra time for Gen Xers do extra time. This is no shoe stream. You need 45 seconds. Maybe you need to sneeze or stretch your back out. I don't know. $1. It's running. Can you guys see that? It's running. It's running. Oh, look at that. Mugsley, I didn't even know it was open. The whole time I've been holding this for 3 years and I didn't even know it was open. What the hell? 2? I think I paid 40, 35 or 40. I think if you can find them, they probably go for about what they originally went for. $2. Better off dead price. 55 bots are in the room and 80s Pop. I think this is just a big conspiracy. 80s Pop and Mugsley and Jay Connolly are here. Some ages. I was born in 78. $4. 6 seconds. Where's Wesley Snipes? $5. I lost him. Jeez, you can resell this for better for 10x or for 3x. Yeah, thank you. NYCC exclusive Comic-Con. They're not making these anymore. Just like that guy that always like, well, he ain't signing anymore because he's dead. $8.09. Thanks for the snipe, Simmons. Jeez, give this some respect. Double digits at least. 10. Thank you, 80s Pop. Mini mates. 11. Let's go. 30 seconds left in the Gibby. 13. Thanks, Sam. Hey, I'm Durnian's here. Let's go. It does look like a VHS, and that was the whole shtick. It's Ninja Force. It's only 13. That is a third of the price. The reverse inflation. M. Durnian, congratulations. There's a reason they don't. Brian Green, welcome. All right. Congrats. Lucky 13. All right. We still have 9 spots to sell. Who told? I know. Some guy with that. I don't know, he's like a teacher or something. bald head, apparently. Elm, I'm assuming you're a Joe collector. I will send you something, G.I. Joe. My wife has given me the idea, reminds me that Christmas is. Oh, wow. Yes. I have ornaments too. We don't, after the Joes, if you guys want, I can run other stuff. I picked up, I have just crazy stuff. But so I started off on here doing like retail card breaks on Springer cards. And then I started to sell off my old 80s toys, and Whatnot reached out to me and said, can you do more? Can you do, action figures all the time? And I was like, I'll try, sure, why not? And I started doing GI Joe, and that's how this all started. And then when I realized like people were, I would do a show like every night, and then people would send me a message like, why are you not on tonight? And I'm like, damn, they really are enjoying this, and they like the Joes, and they're having fun. So I really went all in, and I think at one point I did like 70 shows in a row or something crazy during the midnight shows during like pandemic. It was nuts. Every night at 10:10. If you're newer here, you don't know what I'm talking about. But guys like MP Gonzalez was my first people to buy. Knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, Jay Connolly. The old days of Whatnot when there was like six or seven categories, 6 or 10 categories. It was crazy. And then I changed to Springer Collectibles, and here we are. But thanks, Molinaro. I appreciate that. They were a lot of fun. 6, 7. That's gotta be dead by now, right? It's gotta be dead. All right. Why don't we run a couple more things? Nope. Okay. Wait, Muggsy, that's right. You teach. You would know if it's dead or not. Luxury of only saying bye for my wife. All right. So yeah, we used to do all those shows. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for your guys' support. I was able to grow the channel. And then I don't know. Long story. I started getting into other stuff. So I like to sell everything, guys. Through Whatnot. I picked up. Look at this today. I picked up a George Washington pyrograph, 1858 folk art. I was like, holy shit, what is that? And I had to get it. Ooh, I just sold a women's necklace on eBay. Okay. And what's a pyrograph? They burned the image into the wood when they had nothing else to do. That's pre Civil War, and that's a World War I poster. It's original World War I Bond poster. I'll show you. Wait till you see the back. It's even crazier. I know pyrograph just sounds kind of cool too. Hold on. If Antiques Roadshow ever comes nearby, I'm not even gonna sell this yet. I'm bringing that shit on there. I'm bringing it on there. I'm gonna get on there. I love Antiques Roadshow. Here we go. Look at this. Look at the back of it. That's mold? For real? Nah. nah. No. It's a pyrograph. It does say burnt on the back. I don't understand why he wrote burnt on the back. But this guy, J.W. Wells. Look at this thing. I can't even. Oh, it's 1858. Washington at Dorchester Heights. This is nuts. I had to. Anyway. Yeah, I know. They're shit bright. I haven't made one Goonies or Back to the Future reference in it. Isn't it crazy? It's good stuff. And there's the Victory Bonds. I think that should be World War I. There's more of that stuff. I got some crazy stuff. So if anyone collects anything else, let me know. So what happens if I? Oh, okay. If you buy a spot, once we sell the spots because it's going kind of slow, we're gonna just run it right away, and someone's gonna win the tripwire. Does anyone want to bid on these? Like, I don't want to run these if nobody wants. All spots not sold yet. Oh, good question. Well, I expect them to be sold. I've had this happen before on some bigger buy-ins, and it always ends up being sold. But that's a great question. I guess I just give you your money back. Buy it now. Let's see. So I'm surprised that they don't sell out, but it happens, I guess. Sold. So who we have so far? M. Durney. Nope. Listen and Fun. We have Mugsley. Oh, Mugsley got 2 spots. Thanks, Mugsley. Todgers. Scott Boyd. Let's get some big buyers in here, guys. We have what? 8 left? 4 sold. Thanks, Mugsley. Okay. Yeah, 8 left. 8 left. We have to tag some people. Let me run some more stuff. And we could run Operation Recall. I probably will start at a reserve price on Operation Recall. Also, I have like a ton of blueprints too. Hold on one second. So some of these are like army builders also. For whatever reason, Jay Connolly, they sent us. I didn't expect to get 2 of each. Did we order them this way? Because I don't remember doing that. I thought we ordered like 1 of each. But M. How about Hum? Has Hum made an appearance ever? Were you double all in? I don't think so. A 19 plus 1 sounds right to me, whatever you said. I thought we could pick our own. It's been 3 years, Jaycon. I can't remember what I did 3 days ago. So I don't know what I was. I was trying to find the email confirmation. It was from July 2022. All right. Let's run some more Joe stuff. And I have blueprints. This is what I want to show you guys. Blueprints. Look at this. This is insane. I forgot about this folder of blueprints. I think it's mostly. So we're gonna start running these things. Right. I'll start running these in the meantime. Punisher, thank you. But some of them are modern. This one has got a sticker stuck to it. I'll just start running through these real quick while we're waiting for it to sell out. Guys, go ahead and grab a spot. There's only, what, 8 spots left? You could win a Listen and Fun Tripwire. What about Serpentor? Has he been on in a while? Let's see. We have Stellar Stiletto. I don't know if you guys want these card backs. There should be, I don't even know what's in here. That's what we can go through it and start running these. And then we have the Sunbow stuff we'll run. And the Operation Recall. So there's a part of a Zartan. You can still turn the points in, maybe. Let's do this one. Just the Zartan piece. It could be a good display piece. $1. I never started thinking $1 for this. Finance Viper. There we go. Long time. Hey, Punisher. Welcome. Punisher, one of the first people to buy my stream and taught me I learned it by watching Punisher. Only $1 for this. This is original. 2 seconds. Punisher, did you see the Sunbow stuff? I don't know if you saw the what's it called? From the cartoon. All right. I don't want to fail the caboose here, guys. We got let's sell out the tripwire. We got 8 more spots. What's this one? A Mobat. Looks modern, I think. All right, cool. Have you ever seen this before? I could run multiples of these. 20 seconds. $2. Sudden death. Does anyone need these? Mobat. I'm gonna pin the other thing. You've seen everything, of course. Fun. You don't sell anymore on here? We'll throw some other ones in. Thanks, Scott. We'll throw in the Cobra Paralyzer with it. Is that original? Anyway, Scott got it. Thank you. You're in the G.I. Joes? You selling here? Wait. When's the last time you did a show? I thought you were fitted. Okay, good. This is still the same Punisher, right? It was 420, but got religious on us? And not in a negative way, just a comment. Thank you, Scott. 2 months ago. Sweet. Here's a Rattler. Wait a minute. Is that the original Rattler? No, that's not the original. Is it? Nah. It's the re-release or something. 2002 Rattler. Same pun, which cheese is not. Oh, hey pun! I finally found a weed shop, man. Like gummies. It didn't really do much. It's a little weird. I finally tried the gummies, not the wax or whatever, but the gummies. It's pretty amazing. I couldn't believe it. What it's like to go into one of those places. It's so weird. It's like you go to like Williams Sonoma for weed, Sand River for gummies. I was like, got any swag gummies, so I could relive the old days in the mid '90s. We can get some seeds in there, please. Seeds, please. Same pun. All right, $2 for both. Sand Razor, Rattler. Then we're gonna go back to trying to sell the rest of this. Get you higher? Okay, fair enough. Jeez, $2. Scott Boyd's getting a good deal here, $1 a piece. Especially if you need to complete these. Thank you, Scott. All right, let's go back to the other stuff. We'll do more of those in a second. I really want to try to sell these out. Yeah, Pun. Wow, you really no more weed for you, huh? That's great, man. I'm gonna start one of these Operation Recall guys off. I think I'll start. Then I'm gonna put a reserve on it, and then let me see what's going on with the buy it now. Let me show you guys how to pin it. Anyone have any questions about the Listen and Fun? So you can win. So basically, it is a risk, but it's well worth the risk. You're trying to win a minty Listen and Fun tripwire. No more for 2 years. An ambition from. Wow. All right, Punisher and the Blues Brothers. You could win the tripwire. It's complete with all the mines. Right? 3 of them? 2 of them. It's got that. Listen and fun, tripwire. I've never seen the tape. I feel like the tape's harder to find than him. But yes, you could land on one of the other guys. But there's also a couple Alley Vipers, version 2. There's a Bats also. So you have a really good chance of winning something solid for your money or winning the Grail. It's equal across the board. Someone's gonna win them. As long as we sell at 8 more spots, guys. 8 more spots. There's a buzzer, listen and fun. There's a beautiful version 1 flash. Does anyone want to get in there? I gave my buddy a watermelon. His kids didn't want it because they thought the seeds were Whoa, that's interesting. Wow. And I like your little fun fact there. All right. We got 8 spots to sell out. And since we already sold 4, I got to sell them at the same price. It's pinned. I guess it's a tough time right now, too, to ask people for money after the holidays. You guys probably spend all everything on, you know, Christmas or Hanukkah. Let's see. Maybe I'll run one of the original production drawings. Why not? I'll run like one without a reserve, but then like some of them I have to have reserve, like the Baroness. That's probably the best one, I think. The both Baroness ones. But let's run Operation Recall, and we'll run. Let's have Duke. So this is going to be. I think this is a good one too, though. We're going to run Major Blood. Daryl McNeil. Is that Finance? Hey, Finance. Thanks for coming in. Finance Barber. I got an interesting game here. We're doing surprise set, and anyone else who just came in, listen and fun tripwire. You can win $65 to get in. Hey, happy holidays. Thanks for coming in. All right, guys. I don't think you're ever going to see this again. I don't know. Are these even out there? It's the artist Daryl McNeil, who passed away in 2018. And there's even some color to this one a little bit. So that's probably season 1. If you guys know what episode that is, please let me know. We'll start at $1 for you guys. And we'll go from there. Hold on one second. Let me make some room here so you can see it. Because I'm not really I'm set up for the figures more than this stuff. All right, thanks again for joining, guys, and thanks to 80s Pop, and I guess and Mugsley too, right? All right, guys, we'll start with the Major Blood original GI Joe cartoon art, guys, from the Sunbow, probably from like 84, 85. I don't know when the first episodes were out, but this has got to be season 1. I don't think you're gonna see this. All right, so I'm gonna put a minute on this, so you want to think about this. All right, this is sick. It's Major Blood. He's got a Zach Morris phone or whatever. I don't know if anyone knows what episode this is. Please put it in the chat. How about Ed? Whatever happened to Ed? Get Ed in here. All right, guys. Don't let me down. Hey, there's 311. Original production. Daryl McNeil. 1 minute to think about it. It's like, I guess it's 8.5 by 11, I'm guessing. Here we go. On artist paper. It's official from, thank you, Muggsy. This is from the freaking TV show that we all watched as kids. And maybe now. They're worth $1. That is Major Blood. Frame this bad boy. It's sick. And if I don't know if the voice actor's still around, but you get it, maybe get him signed or something like that, or frame it and put the signature underneath. We're only at $4. I would think these are minimum like, I don't even want to say, I don't even know. 50? Is there even a price on these? 24. I think the Barons could be hundreds. McClunky, welcome. 28 seconds left. 27. Thank you guys for the bids. This is Major Blood, Daryl McNeil, and this is 1 of 4. Scene 221, 4006, whatever that's an internal number, 33. McClunky, isn't this sick? What up, McClunky? Long time. McClunky. Wait, what does he say? 45. Thanks for the bids, guys. 51. We're getting respect here. There we go. I know, it's sick. You're not going to see these things. I'm telling you, the Ghostbusters ones were cool, but these are way better than those. 51 for Connolly. That's it. It's a 1 of 1, probably. Thank you. Jay Connolly. That's going to be sick to display in your collector's room or whatever, man. You're welcome. Awesome pickup. Thank you. But we have more. But let's switch it up. We'll do the Operation Recall real quick. I think this is going to be one of the more popular ones. It is definitely going a good collector. That thing is sick. All right, so we'll do Ms. Mumo corpse. Ms. Mumo. I guess he's a army builder. He's infiltration, sabotage. What is this logo, by the way? I guess that's what the operation. It's almost like Iron Grenadiers like style. Look at this. This looks like a new version of Destro or something. I think this is one of the best ones they made too. All right, we'll start with this one. We'll start with Mizumo corpse. This is Operation Recall. How many copyrights were infringed upon with this single figure? Name what you see. That's I mean, there's so many things about this that I don't even know what to say. It's sort of originally. These are done by Ron Rudett. Thank you, Finance. Okay, I mean, it's done by the whole team actually. Here, it says on the back probably. Ghost Court. I think didn't what's his name write these two? Larry Hama? Ghost in Swahili. What's the dude you meet going to the wrong? The original team started this line. There we go. Yep. So these were ordered 3 years ago, guys. And I just got them. This is a Kickstarter. That was the first wave of the Kickstarter. Hello, Johnny Five. All right, let's do this one. You know, I'll start at $1. What the hell? Here we go. We'll put it under. I don't have these listed, so we'll put it under G.I. Joe something. Just miscellaneous. $1. 1 minute. Does anyone? I had AI make an action figure of me because we always called me like, was it derailed or I forgot what I called it though. I gotta find that for it. Sidetrack. That's it. Sidetrack. It's pretty funny. 12, 15. Rudat, huh? Thank you, Jay Connolly. Exactly. With Carson from 3D Joe's and other projects, huge in the community. I'm sure you guys know. With all the old school Hasbro guys. I mean, how many people even got this? Like 1,200 people, I think, bought these. Package art by Doug Hart. Oh, here's some of the names, right? Writing, Larry Hama. There you go. Sculpt figure, Mike Good. There we go. Oh, I love that they put all that on there. Operation Recall and Carson Metaxas. There we go. 24 is way out of the money. Oh my God. Nah. One of them was designed by a kid? Get out of here. Oh, was Carson's one of Carson's when he was a kid, right? When he was a kid, he designed it, right? Took a bit to, yes, 3 years. I was surprised to get it. 31 is a steal. The Toy Man. Oh my God. Welcome to Toy Man. I'm saying steal on that one. Welcome to Toy Man. Thanks again to Toy Man for the Switch. Actually, it was so necessary for the Switch. Just give me like a 10:30 spot. Honestly, it was a rough day. Took ideas from fans and used them to create the. Yeah, keep talking about this. This is interesting. No way. Oh, there's one called. That's right. The Toy Man. What a good deal. Congratulations. Did you get an Operation Recall of the Toy Man? All right, should we do another one of the? Oh wait, hold on. Let me tell you guys about the spots. If you're not in yet, you got to get a spot. We got to get this Listen and Fun Tripwire going tonight, right? Hold on. Let me see how many spots we have left. Sold. The Toy Man, thank you. Jay Connolly, thank you. Let's see. I think we still have 8 left. Mugsley has 2 spots. Todgers, Scott Boyd, stick around, guys. $65. You have a chance to win. All right, the Toy Man. Oh, you're in now. I'm surprised you didn't get in on that one. You were definitely, but yeah, I guess not everyone got in. It was pretty crazy. I thought it was gonna be like 9 months. I was like, oh, I can't wait to sell these on Whatnot, like in 2023. Here's another one. Is it 8? It should be 8 left. 8 spots left, guys. You can win a Tripwire. If you have questions, let me know. It's $65 and you can win a complete and near mint Tripwire. Listen and Fun. So I figured you can, 4x your money or you win like something like this, like a Flash version 1. I guess if we don't sell out, the other person said we're right now we're not looking like we're gonna sell out. That's gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to figure out a new way to run it. All right, let's run something else while we figure that out. Anyone have any questions about getting in the surprise set and what that is? Because maybe you're just like, I don't even understand what that is. I'm not gonna buy it. But Let me know. Happy to answer any questions. All right, let's do another Daryl McNeil drawing though. In the meantime, who I could not figure out who this was. Is it Doc? Is it Alpine? Is it someone else? So I don't know which cartoon that's from. What do you guys think? That's let's see, 1 of 1. Torpedo. That can't be Torpedo. Who is that? It's confusing, right? Well, he does have a scuba mask on, actually. Wait, maybe it is Torpedo. You right? But this, yeah, the stash. This could be from the same episode, actually. Oh, that's what Jay Con. Yes. So now I need to watch that episode. Then I'll figure out who it is. So we can put that aside. It's episode 3. If anyone feels like scrubbing YouTube real quick, the one he's talking about is this one. I have this one listed at 150 start. I actually showed the scene this is in, and there's color in this one too. Probably, I didn't even show you the best. What might be considered the best of the whole bunch, with the massive ice parts. Yes, the germ or something. Thank you, 80s. Thank you. This one might be the best one actually. You don't see color on these from what I understand usually. I could be wrong, and that's a close up of Coco. Daryl McNeil. That might be the best one, if not this next one. Hold on, you all might say nope. This is the best one. This might be the best one of the whole thing. And I don't know which episode this one's from either, unfortunately. The detail on that one is fantastic. That's Baroness at her peak Baronessness. And then we have, of course, Duke. It should be Duke, right? No, that is Duke, right? Looking like he's in trouble. I don't know. Don't know what episode that is either. And then here, this one is Scarlet taking a cell phone call on her little Motorola from the early 2000s. I don't know what's going on with that one. Isn't that it's an interesting one? Maybe what do you think's going on there? Could run that next. Duke getting captured. There we go. If you know what episode these are, let me know. Let's run Scarlet. It's got that 3-to-1 like Mr. Robot style cinematography. There you go. She realized she's just breakers. Episode 9, Scott gets her toothache. It does look like that. Duke just ditched her for Lady J. That's what this one is. If you put a tear on her face, it's the cover of every romance comic ever. I've been selling comics a lot. All right, here we go. By the way, if you guys are out in the wild and you see romance comics, do not sleep on that shit. They are worth a lot. If DC romance, my goodness. And horror, you guys probably know horror already, but romance is where it's at. All right. Let's run Scarlet. Here we go. We'll do another minute on this one. Another probably 1-of-1. I don't know if we're finding these anymore. Here we go. Can we fill the 8 spots left? I'm feeling like I want to get more confident about it, but 8 spots seems like a lot now that we've only sold 4 in the last I've been on for about an hour, almost an hour now. All right, here we go. Original production drawing. $1 start, 1 minute Scarlet. We're doing a minute because it's worth it for something nice like this. This could be your only chance to get something this cool. Frame this. Daryl McNeil, look him up. He's got a Wikipedia page. Or maybe you already knew about him. This is the original cartoon. I'm guessing this has to be season 1. It's Scarlet. She probably would have been in season 1. I feel like they went Lady J heavy after that. We're at 31. Thanks for the bids. Exact Muggsy, I love it. Exactly. This is what, 40 years old. Internal stuff here somehow that got out, and now we have a chance to get this from the cartoon that we all watched and love. That's still around. That's on I think it's on Netflix or so. 33. You can watch all the seasons. I never watched like the stuff after like 87, but there's all those other ones too. 35, and on YouTube, it's on Tubi. Thank you, Hot Wheels. 35. Exactly. I agree, Punisher. These definitely should be framed. Jay Connolly, that was a fantastic price. Congrats. Jay Connolly's 2 for 2. We got that Major Blood. Now he's got Scarlet. Now we got Duke. Does anyone want to get out on? Anyone you guys think we could tag that would want to get in on this? Otherwise, I'm going to have to refund you guys your 65. We still have time, though. Let's run another Operation Recall. We'll run one that I think you guys are going to want a little more than that first one. It could be one of the most popular army builders, I think, of the line. Maybe. I don't know. And let's read the card. This one's pretty sick. Dark Reapers, Shock Troop Infantry. It comes with this little stand and everything. Look at that. Operation Recall. Let's see who is in on this one. The Sculpt. Bill Merkline. Okay, this is much better for the head. Bill Merkline did like all the, right? He did all the major. They say the cartoon was on. Someone said Tubi. I think it could be on Netflix also, but I think it's Tubi. If you go on IMDb, here's a little like fun thing for you. If you go on IMDb and you type in whatever you want to watch, it usually has what it's streaming on underneath. And then you can just go there. Mike Good, 3D figure. Carter, accessories. Mark Gerwig, casting. Light Beam 3D paint. Let's see, Chris Scott. Big Joe. Carson Metaxas. So the fact that this is Bill Merkline, who also I know from Lance from Vintage Venom, he sculpted the original Rocky Balboa also, which never made it, unfortunately, because of Big Boa. But this one is sick, guys. That looks more like a Joe. The face, everything. That's the legend. Bill Merkline did this one. So let's run this one. Funky. Operation Recall. You guys get in on that. 8 more spots left. 8 more spots left. Let's run this guy. 45 seconds, $1. The wrist move, really? Good call. Okay, interesting. That's extra articulation on the old school. If you did not get in Kickstarter, guys, there we go. This one is sick. Bottom left of the card. Good call. Thank you. Appreciate that, Jay. Connolly with swivel wrist. Battle grip. 42. I mean, these were limited. They only made so many of these. This is it. Alf Cove, welcome back. 10 seconds. 42 is great deal on this one. 5 seconds. Any snipes? 42. And no snipes. Alf Cove takes it. Thank you. Congrats, Alf Cove. Awesome pickup there. You can't go wrong with that. All right. Should we do another Sunday thing? All right. 3 to 4,000. Yeah, I think you're probably right about that. Jay Conley knows. I know the first round it was only like 1,200 backers. I thought, but I guess it probably went up since then. Let's see. Trying to think what other Joe stuff I have that's nearby. Hold on. But before we get into the big one, you're gonna be able to make your own GI Joe cartoons. Oh, seriously, right? Oh, so let me show you my GI. Let me show you my figure. While we're waiting, real quick. Spring collectibles. It's on my shorts. Oops. All right. Yeah, it is crazy, man. Hold on. I got like obsessed with Sora for a minute. If you don't know Sora, I just opened up a terrible rabbit hole for you. I'm looking through the blueprint to see if there's any more modern stuff. Oh, this is a crazy blueprint. All right, hold on. All right. You guys can buy it now. Getting that tripwire surprise set. Yes, sidetrack. Oh, you found it. Yeah. There actually is a side. I didn't realize there is a sidetrack. It's ambush. Right? Why can't I'm sidetracked? I can't even find my own stuff now. Where I'm from. View your channel. There we go. Actually, there's some old. What's Sora? Sora. There's probably a lot of old school whatnot streams also. So Sora, you can pretty much tell it whatever you want it to do. S Falcon. but it's only like 9 seconds and it's not perfect. Like actually, I was trying to make some like funny ones at first, which I think you guys will like. Um, it's sort of like this one. I think this one's great. Watch this.
Tonight, we catch up with it all started with that silly commercial. Boy, did I like it. I liked it too much. By the time I was 13, I was mainlining Cheerio dust.
So here's another good one. But I'll show you the sidetrack ones coming up. You like it.
I'm sorry, we stopped serving breakfast. I want breakfast.
So this is AI S Falcon.
Ma'am, we stopped serving breakfast at 11:30. Have you ever heard the expression the customer's always right?
It's Michael Douglas as a Karen. Oh, you look at this.
It's been me the whole time.
That's my favorite Joe one. Because I always said that I really thought Wild Bill was underneath. I always joked about that because if you read his file card, he jocks Wild Weasel. Oh, look at this one.
Lawrence, let's talk about this a bit later.
I was thinking, like, what would it be like if he says, "You're gonna live with me now"? Oh, I love junk, but it's like in reality, you're really gonna have him live with you? All right, I'm trying to find the Joe one. They're fun. It's a lot of fun, guys. Here, Punisher like this one.
Tell me, who taught you to do that? You, all right? I learned it by watching you. Parents who demand to speak to the manager have kids who demand to speak to the manager. Where did you learn that from? Tell me, who taught you to do that? You.
I'm gonna find sidetrack. Punisher, you like that? Oh, you're gonna like this one too, fun.
Sorry, it was an accident. Accident or not, that's a full-on BM out there. You need to lock that thing up before it happens again.
And that's if Elliot's like actually hanging. He takes him on as a actual pet. All right, I'm gonna find sidetracks. I'm getting sidetracked now. Trying to find sidetrack. All right, I'll find it. Yeah, Karen's. It's too easy to do Karen's. All right, I think we're gonna end up refunding you guys the way it's going, but I'm gonna run some more Sunbow in a second.
Where did you learn this from? Tell me, who taught you to do that?
Anyone's got any Joe shows coming up? Throw it up in the chat. The Toy Man or anybody else. Let everybody know what's coming up. Here it is.
Diversion operations specialist. When the mission needs noise, he's the one who makes it. With a mistrust of routine and a knack for distraction, he can steer any enemy off course. Includes tactical rifle, helmet, diversion operations specialist. When the mission
He's got my vest and everything.
with a mistrust of routine and a knack for distraction, he can steer any
All right.
enemy off course.
No more show and tell for now. Let's go back. We're gonna run one of these bad boys. I know, it was cool. I kept saying shit track. I don't know why I was doing that, but I like it. So that was done with Sora. I was like, make me into a G.I. Joe figure. And it has a it already knows who I am, so it took my likeness. Actually, I made a bunch with my dog too. Like you can literally put your dog in any video you want. It's crazy. All right. Coco. And then you can have your dog do whatever. My kids love it. It's like fun. And don't call me sidetrack. Still in that crossfire. Oh yeah. I haven't had a crossfire in a while. The Coco, the Baroness. All right, let's do Duke. Sheesh. Left out, make it. Yeah, that's true. I did some definitely. I did some Goonies and Back to the Future ones in there for sure. I did one with Doc when he says, "Is she pretty?" And then Marty was like, "Dude, I'm trying to go Back to the Future. Why are you asking if she's pretty? Like, what the fuck?" All right, here we go. It's somewhere. It says Duke. It's a weird question. I'm like existential dread here. I'm like stuck in 1955, and you're asking if my girlfriend in '85 is pretty. Duke. Let's run this 1 minute. Man, I really don't want to cancel that. I was surprised that I was pretty excited about that, guys. Anyone else have any questions or want to get in on that? Let me know. Let's see. 1 minute on the Duke, guys. This is a big one here. I don't know what episode it is, but you guys figure it out. Here we go. Mugsley starts us off. Thank you. Duke. Daryl McNeil, original. You can see it go through. It's even texture of the pen and everything. 61. Graham. You don't want to? Let's see if Adam's around. Thanks for the bids. Yeah, this is a good one, guys. I wish I knew which episode it was. Maybe you guys know. But whoever wins it, I'm sure you're going to figure it out. Oh, he is? Cool. 67. 14 seconds. I should have looked at. Only one I know of the episode of is the one with Baroness when she's in scuba gear. 67 for Graham. CD. You guys gonna let Graham CD push you around like that? 4 seconds. No snipes. 2 seconds. Graham. Congrats. Look at that. Graham holding tight. Thank you. Congratulations. That's a big, big win for Graham. And we never figured out who this one was, right? Pun. I think Pun's gonna know this. All right, Pun. We think this is the same episode as Baroness, or maybe Jay Connolly. Who could that be? He said Torpedo. Maybe you're right. Let's see. By the way, so again, if we don't sell out for the people that bought, I mean, Muggsy, you guys know you can just cancel. You just have to cancel your order. But I'm hoping we get 8 more. I don't know. Let's see. G.I. Joe. Season 1. Episode 3, I think it was, right? It's like Worms or something. Yeah, thank you, McClunky. McClunky, how did your show go? Let's see. All right, we're going to figure out how this is right now. If this is the right episode. And probably not the right episode. I screwed up.
Yeah, like what?
Could it be Leatherneck? No. Wrong episode. Season 1, episode 5, maybe?
Get you out of here before they get suspicious and come back. Look.
Torpedo No Stash. Somebody remember someone thought their whole life that Torpedo was a woman when they were a kid. Because if you look at the sculpt on the figure, you'll see why. Let's see. All right, now I don't know what episode it is. I guess we'll figure it out later. Episode. Oops. Worms. Stalker. You think it's Stalker? I think you might be right. Yeah, that's exactly, Muggsy. That's the one. The Worms of Death? Is that it? This is it. I got it. I love that music, man. So that's the scene with Baroness. That's the picture right there that I have. It's got to be from the same episode. All right, let's see if we can figure out who's the other guy. There's no close-ups. All right. You get 90% Stalker. Okay. Did Stalker go underwater?
New York City.
Yeah, it's gotta be Stalker. All right. There he was, right?
We got the heavy water, but we're still 2 elements short for your mass device. Element to go, and that can't be serious.
Damn, I keep missing it. Sorry, guys. All right, we'll watch it later, I guess. There. Who was that? Ah, fuck it. 1000%. Okay, cool. It was fire. All right, Stalker. Season 1. Worms episode. Mass Device. Episode 3. Daryl McNeil. Here we go. 45 seconds. Oh, thanks, Ant. Okay. You sent it on through Whatnots? Let me look. You're the man. Thank you for doing that. I'm looking right now. We can try to show it on the stream. Guys, 30 seconds. Oh, no. $2. It's running. Adam's here. Original artwork from Daryl McNeil. Episode 3. Don't miss it. $4. 6. Basically a 101 here. Daryl McNeil's signature on there. Anna sent me a photo. No, he found it. Guys, come on. Look at this. Anna, well done. Ant killing it. Provenance. There you go. Now you know exactly what it's from. That's sick. You print that out with this. Frame that bad boy. Stalker. Well done, Ant. Thank you. Seriously. I should show you guys the other ones. That's amazing. I never would have. I don't think I would have found that. But I think the Baroness one is the fire though. Hey, 80s pop. Congratulations. What a deal. 34 on Stalker. Fantastic win there. I'm down to the 3 Grails here. I think they're the 3 Grails. You got Baroness, and that looks like the oldest paper too. I don't know what's up with that, but Cobra Commander. And you know this episode. We know this. Yeah. Yeah, well done. I was gonna run this at starting at 150. Maybe I'm off on the comps. That's just me and AI talking, I guess. But the other 2 might even be better. All right, so we still have 8 spots left. If you're just getting here, you can win a Listen and Fun Tripwire. $65 entry. And we run a surprise set. Let me see. I don't think anyone else has bought, have they? Let's see, sold. And guys, don't be scared to buy if it has to get, because if it gets canceled, it gets canceled, and you just get your money back. If we don't actually end up running it. I'm trying to look to see if anybody else has purchased, but I don't think they have. If you did purchase, let me know. I know it's Mugsley, twice, Todgers, and one other. And Scott Boyd. I appreciate that, guys. All right. Let's see what else we can run then in the meantime. And guys, at the end of the show, if we don't sell out, then just all you have to do is just put a cancellation request in. By the way, here's what they sent with the Operation Recall thing. This letter came with it. Pretty good stuff. They're definitely working hard doing all that, all the new releases and stuff. Check these blueprints out. Someone's gonna want these. This is the biggest instruction sheet I've ever seen besides the flag. Here. This is a re-release of the what the heck's it called? The Mobile Command Center, which is actually pretty valuable if you can find this in the wild. The Mobile Command Center, I think it's from 2002, maybe 2003. So we can run this huge blueprint right here. Look at all this instruction sheets here. This is nuts. All right, let's run that whole thing. Spy Troops MCC. There we go. I think it's worth like $250 or something. Auction. Better Off Dead starting price. Yeah, I'm not sure which one. $2. Scott's in there again, guys. Great deal for all the entire blueprint. Well done. Yeah, it's G.I. Joe versus Cobra, I guess. $2. Great deal. Thank you. Is anyone else on the fence about getting into the secret or the surprise set? Let me know. Let me see what else I have here. Hold on. Otherwise, I'm going to start running the figures, or we can just do it another time when I get more stuff, and I'll run a bigger surprise set. Probably more fun to run like a 50-figure surprise set, actually, if we don't do it tonight. That'll probably be a better idea. All right, here's the Night Rhino. I needed this. Yeah, I got you. Fair enough. Thanks, Jay Connell. I appreciate the feedback. Night Rhino. I think Destro. 2001. The Night Rhino. Yeah, I guess I could run it for what I want and see if anybody wants it, but yeah, hold on. It would just have to be pretty much comps. I know that's no fun. Let's see. Start $2. But I think it'll be fun to put him in like a larger surprise set show also. But I'll try to run him just for the price. It's a good idea. 3 for Connolly. Night Rhino. 5 seconds left. Tripod. Failing. Thank you. Nice pickup. Rhino for Connolly. Here's a Cobra Hiss Tank 4 instructions. I didn't know there was a Cobra Hiss Tank 4. Nice. With Neo Viper. I ran it $1. Thanks, Scott. How about for another $1? I'll throw in this also. The Battle Hornet with Neo Viper. All right. Thanks, Scott. Why did Christmas music? What's going on? What is this music? Let me see if there's any old ones in here. Cobra Cat. All right, I'll run the Listen and Fun, just see what happens. Here's the Cobra Mantis, the All Striker. This is all modern, but it's still 20-some years ago now. The Snowcat. They just made the instructions bigger. These are all 2001, 2002, 2003 era. I'll just do them at $1 each. I don't know how this just came on. I don't have anything Christmas. What was I watching? $3 on all 3. Yeah, that was all mines. It's complete. I mean, he's really great condition. I'll show him. And then, guys, when the show ends, just make sure you cancel. Because I guess we're not selling at the 8 spots. That person that asked us, they were right. They had a feeling. Not the old days, and I guess that's it. I wish I had more figures for you guys tonight. I apologize. But at least we had those awesome, the artwork. We can run some more of that, too, if you guys want. I have some vehicle parts, too, I think. Let's see. All right. Let's show Listen and Fun. Well, yes and no. I mean, there he is. He was part of the show. But I hate to break him up. It's everything but the hand. McClunky, are you still there? Is there a way to tell if G.I. Joe things are repro? Like Star Wars, you can drop it in water and you know. I never seen G.I. Joe repro, but these feel weird to me now that I'm touching them now. They feel too plasticky. Does that make sense? Like the sound is too plasticky. Does that make sense? Like it's too I think it should be chunkier. They're like too perfect. Which would really piss me off. If I bought this from someone and they sold me like this, you hear that sound? That does not sound original to me. I've had a lot of the Joes now because doing these shows, and that just doesn't feel right. Shit. All right. Anyone? If there's a way to tell, let me know. To match the body. Oh yeah. Hold on. Whoops. Smell it? I believe I just did. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. It's not even going in the arm right. Oh, actually, I may be overthinking it, but look. I love with Star Wars, it's easy to know. It's just so much brighter than the elbow. Too shiny. Yeah, I'm pissed now. I got this at a very reputable. I don't want to throw names out, but I got a very reputable store. I guess it's pretty easy to figure that out. So maybe they didn't know, but they should know. If I know, and I'm like, you guys know, I might have sold a lot of Joes, but I'm not a collector, you know. Just anyway. Interesting. It definitely wasn't advertised that way, but you're right. He looks correct. He looks fine. Hey, Sparky. Nah, no torch. I think. Oh, the butt looks weird. Hold on. What's with that indentation right there? Is that normal? Am I crazy? Normal? I guess it's been a while since I've been selling Joe's then. Thanks, guys. Okay, how did I miss that pun? Wow. It's like the Mandalorian effect, man. What the hell? Do you know how many bats I've sold and I've never noticed that? What the? And I play bats are like my favorite figures again. I never noticed that ever. That's crazy. All right. Listen and fun tripwire. Let's run them just in case somebody wants to spend the grail. Basically comps. Here we go. Or yeah, someone else in here definitely has what you're looking for. I guess so. Although I think this might be under comps, but I'm gonna run them for. I'll run them for 250 if anybody wants them. Let me show you the weapons. Now I'm like, these weapons have got to be legit. Yeah, these look good. They feel right. Take a look there. I think it's gonna get too easy to make repro stuff now, right? With 3D printing and stuff. All right, let's run, listen, and fun. He's complete. He's almost perfect. Here we go. I'll put on a miscellaneous. 250. In case you know if you want them or not. 30 seconds. Yeah, he's in great condition. That's right, Graham. And the nose rub on this one's really bad too. It turns out I think it's like red, right? His chest is good too. No elbow cracks. Logo's good. Oh, Mugsley's in there. He's like, run him for what you want. Thanks, Mugsley. Wow. And you get your refund on the other stuff. There you go. You won him without playing the game. All right, that game's definitely over now. Nice pickup, Mugsley. So you don't have one of these. Now you got one. My dude, thank you very much. Congratulations. Well, I would say I'd run the bats, but after those yeah, I don't trust this. This does not feel right. Or the weapons now. Look at this flash is amazing too. Well, I don't trust the bat right now. The accessories I was saying, so I don't want to sell it to you guys not knowing if they're real or not. Right? LDC. What's LDC? Oh yeah, Todgers, thank you. Yes. Yes, cancel. You would put the cancellation in, and then I accept it when I make the labels and stuff. It has to be done by you. I appreciate it. Sorry, and Todgers and Scott, thank you guys for buying in. It would have been fun, but thank you, Mugsley, for the purchase. All right, we can do some more Operation Recall stuff too. Really appreciate that, Mugsley. He'll come cased up. Yeah, that was a great get. Seriously. Wasn't he like a lot more? I guess a couple years ago, was he like in the high threes or something? So I remember, I think I saw like a backpack or the mines for like 50 each or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, Fun Scorper's sick. Yeah, he used to be okay. That's a good call. This I was really excited about this one. I thought you guys would love this one. He looks mint off card, as I like to say, mint off card. Here we go. Good call, Pun. Here we go. I would run him at a reserve, but I'm just gonna let him go. How often do you see this one? How often do you look at a man's shoes? Here. Unless you buy him carded, you're not gonna find this one. You have to get really lucky. You don't care okay. Yeah, this Fun School. There's a different color one that's even more rare. This guy. Great fig variant, definitely. The color's incredible on this one. I love the Fun School ones. Certain ones. Look at the belt buckle, and he looks mint off card. He looks like he's opened up and that was it. Not played with. Got the Tom Petty. What did I say? He's like Tom Petty and what's the other guys? The singer of Quiet Riot, or the other band that sounds like Quiet Riot. Decent parts of the figure, to be honest. Even if we're not sure if they're not repro or not. Oh, black. Okay, gotcha. CBQ makes my bet. Addiction. How many bats you got? CBQ. Oh, Care Bear Queen. Okay. Do we have a female GI Joe collector and a seller? Care Bear Queen. Come hang out with me. Whether you love unique jewelry pieces, oh, I have unique jewelry pieces too, or repurposed silverware. Oh, nice. You make like stuff out of spoons. I love. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Awesome. Check out. You guys must know her already. Care Bear Queen. Care Bear Queen. Wait, no, I'm saying the wrong song. Hold on, that's super free. I love to write letters to pen pals. Huh? Postcards. Pen pals. Definitely born before 1980. All right. Needing some parts. Here we go. 128 bats. Who's got the most bats out there? That's oh, you do original Joe Hart? Sick. Get out of here. Stories about science fiction. Wow. How can we see your work? 30 more en route. Oh my goodness. All right. We'll get that bats up there then. But the problem is I overpaid for it, especially if it's not real. She does show that. I saw that. Okay. 13 en route. Oh, what'd you think of the artwork that I'm selling then, Carrie? You must really appreciate that. I'm selling stuff from the TV show. I don't know if you saw it yet. Yeah, Todgers, there you go. Got one. A mock? Damn. I never see that one. I feel like no one ever sells them. All right. Here we go. With extra teeth whitening. This guy's like got to be 25, I think. 30 seconds, $1. Nice. What is a Bats Mako for like a grand? It's running. Dodgers. We're at $2. Yeah, I don't know what a Bats Mako's for. Remember Bats used to be like $100 complete? Now they're like what, 50, 60, 70? $4, guys, bid. No. $4. It's a fun school. Swipe. Now I know how the shoe guys feel. Jesus. $7. It's definitely a $25 figure here. Buzzer, huh? You get it for 10. Go, go, go. Come on, chat. 2 seconds. 11, 30. Oof, Mugsley with the save. Freaking Dennis Eckersley me. 14. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Chat, you're sleeping. I used to do all that shit. Remember, I used to just make fun of all that stuff. It was fun. 14. Wow. Congratulations. I think one of the craziest ones I ever ran when I stopped doing JoJo as much was I ran a complete Jinx and she went for $6 and I was like, something's broken. What is going on? So remember I said I saved some of my figures. I saved my Zartan, but I also saved this. You put a little Paul Mitchell on there and you got yourself the best spray ever. It is literally the best mist ever. Just the water. So I got him and I got my Zartan, and you just got him for half off. Congrats. Your Biologico? Nice. I was finding some good mocks back then. I can't find anything anymore. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, hold on. Oh, my computer died. Screw that. All right. Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's not bad actually compared to the cost of like a complete. That actually seems pretty reasonable in context for bats. I'm gonna start this one at 150. If you guys don't want it, it's all good. It isn't a grand. Okay. Yeah, that seems too high, I guess. I never see them though. I feel like people just don't sell them. All right. Maybe the other Baroness is better than this one. I don't know, but maybe 150 is too high. Here we go. From that same episode, Baroness Scooby Gear. Probably would want the Cobra Commander, the other Baroness. Harder and harder to find. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other ones you never see that people just don't sell. I'm like, why they're so expensive? I was like, there's so many, but I think it's just because people don't sell them. Like they're like Spider-Man, like Storm Shadow. That's never see Storm Shadow mocks ever. You're right. Where are they? Or Snake Eyes, really? And I was thinking of, like, from a comic book perspective, Muggsy, you might get this like ASM 300, which I just learned about like 3 weeks ago. Is a grail. It's a key, but it's 1988. Like, why is it worth so much money? And I just think nobody sells it. I don't know. I had a Snake Eyes version 1.5 on here that Hum bought. They're in collections now. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. Mocks are tough to collect though, because I mean the O-rings. Hold on, what's my dog doing? Jack? Does anyone need any last-minute Christmas ornaments? I don't think I have all of them here. Or you just want a little break, or from reality. Here you go. You were there when you bought it. Nice. Locker blocker at Snake Eyes 85. So wow. You guys need any non-Joe stuff? Let me know. I have tons. Yeah, I've lost it now. This would have been a really good mascot for me back in the day when I was doing mascots. Everything was higher on locker blocker. Good for them. But that's crazy to find that in a locker. I'm sure they did find it. All right, let's see what else we can find here for you guys. Hold on. Did we sell? We didn't sell this guy yet. The Destro lookalike, did we? No. Montefiore. You guys collect anything else? Let me know. I have comic books. Other Baroness. Yeah, I'll do the other Baroness. I just that one's the money. You know what? I don't care if it goes for it. You guys are been so supportive of me over these. I don't care. Let's just run them. You know what? You guys did. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't have all. I wouldn't even be on Whatnot if it wasn't for you guys in the Joe shows anymore. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you guys have been amazing. So thank you and supportive. So let's just run them all. Fuck it. You got these belong with you guys anyway. They belong in a museum. They don't belong with me. You know? All right, here we go. Yeah. So get it. Go get it here. I'm putting this right here. Get this framed. You guys seriously deserve. I've been holding these forever. I just forgot all about them, and I bought them like really early when I was finding so much good stuff. Yeah, pun. I was like on a tear of finding good stuff, and I don't know if I'm just not looking good right anymore, but I just can't find any good Joe stuff anymore. I don't understand it. It's weird. Yeah, for Hanukkah, let's go. Hey, reselling. Long time, man. Thought maybe you were gone from Whatnot. Well, I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you in here, man. All right, here we go. Bat 'em. Does that mean run the bats? That's the way. And Jay Connolly, yeah, you guys have spent so much money with me over the years. I appreciate it. So here we go. Let's give you guys a chance to just duke it out. Like Duke, it's the best ones. All right. Let's start with let's finish with the two best. I think the two best ones are this Cobra Commander's probably number one, or that. So let's maybe not this one because she's wearing her scuba gear. So we'll start with the scuba gear one. We'll start at $1. We know which episode it's from. Yeah, I have some vehicle parts. Alf, yeah, we can do those next. This is the way. Here we go. When's that coming out, McClunky, if you're still here? All right, don't miss this one. Here we go. I'm going to start it at $1. Thank you guys so much for everything. I'd love to still do more Joe shows like I used to, but I honestly can't find the good shit. That's a rare frame if she's, yeah, I know, opponent. That's why I had her run at 150 at first, but we'll see what happens. Hey, you guys, like I said, you guys deserve it. And thank you. Remember Pun like used to run those shows where he would give like Christmas gifts to all you guys? That was nice. I still have mine here, Pun. Here, I'll show it. 44. Pun did some really selfless stuff on here. Whoa! Uh-oh. This freaking thing. Am I upside down now? Okay, there we go. 53, 4 seconds. Jay Connolly's gonna get it. Congrats. There, Jay Connolly, clean it up. Let's go. Smurf with me. Yeah, here it is. Right there. And I still have the blade that Serpentor sent me also. Yeah, Adam sent me a what was it? Clubber Lang figure. It was crazy good, cool stuff. And then some other here, look at this. Somebody made this for me early on. I forgot who it was. He 3D printed stuff. Maybe I should sell this stuff too, like the original, this kind of. Maybe you guys want that. Allie, welcome. Allie Pop. Check out Allie, guys. Do me a favor, just follow her, check her shows out. Allie's like been extremely, insanely supportive of my streams. Thanks for coming in, Allie. Let's see. Rambo lunchbox? I never had a Rambo lunchbox. I never built a time machine. Unless you're talking with somebody else. Did I have a Rambo lunchbox? John Mayer had a really true line. He's like, "Whatever happened to my lunchbox? Who said you could throw it out? Like, where am I? My mom kept everything, but where's my Knight Rider lunchbox? I don't get it." First co-stream shows Cobra. Oh, nice. All right, so I think we'll do Baroness last, or I'm gonna ask Pun. Cobra Commander or Baroness last? Yeah, exactly. I know, Pun. Exactly. That's what I've been doing too. I don't sell any of the stuff I'm given. I can't do it. The 3D printed thing I've never tried selling, but then I figured, you know what? That's just a little sign. It's not like that was cool. I don't think they would care at that point, but you know, like the figure you gave me and stuff like that, I'm not gonna sell that. Or Clever Lang. Tripwire did sell, and the game is over. So don't no one buying. Well, no one's buying, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Tripwire sold. Sorry, Nicholas. How much were you willing to pay for it? Hit up Mugsley. 250. 250. He was complete and near mint. Mugsley's got him for 350 or 320, 300, 299. Did Pun say which one? And I'm gonna get the vehicle parts. Outfast for vehicle parts. All right, Pun. I appreciate that. 315. Check out Mugsley. Hit him up. Thank you for Todgers. Thank you. Todgers just requested a cancellation. Make sure that Mugsley and Scott, you guys also put your cancel. It looks like you can do it now, so that's good. And let's look at the vehicle parts real quick that I have, and we'll do those. If you guys want to think about that, let's take a little walk and see where if my dog is still, if he pooped anymore around here. Yeah, I could do the bat, but so instead of me returning the bat to the store, I mean, I got to start him at like, honestly, well, around what I paid for him. I bought him on just for the show, but then we noticed that the he doesn't have a hand. How about I'll just start him at like $40? That's less than I paid for him. To be frank, I overpaid for him because I wanted him for the show. I was in a pickle. I was like, I need something good for the show, so I pickled and bought him. As a reseller, I'd say I overpaid, obviously. All right, thank you. Someone else Mugsley requested the cancellation. It is worth money. Yeah, it's the whole thing. I mean, you're right. That's a good point. He's in great condition. Here we go. Everything but the hand. There's some joke there you guys are gonna make. Here we go. All right, Mugsley put his. So Scott, I think there's only one more person that has to put their cancellation in. Why isn't this working? Hold on. Oh man, there it goes. Oh, I meant to do 40. Don't bid if you want me to. Oh, never mind. Thanks, Care Bear Queen. I need to find a Care Bear, something or other. Who's your favorite Care Bear? I have a good Care Bear story that's not that good. It's only good to the person that. Who is it? Grumpy Berry? Yeah. Is he still around? 45, 10 seconds. Cheer Bear. Nice. Well, that's good. See, I think that's like a good thing. Like maybe you ask like a girl you start going out with before you get too serious. Like, who's your favorite Care Bear? If she says like Grumpy Bear, you're like, goodbye. Cheer Bears, but that's the answer. That's the #1 Family Feud answer on the board, for sure. Thank you. But Grumpy Berry came in my stream, and I used to stream from like during COVID, I would stream from like our guest room in the house, right? And like I guess I bought my kid like a Care Bear, like a new one, and he comes in there. I'm like the only thing in the entire room, it's empty room. It's just like the bed and sheets. But my kid happened to like bring the Grumpy Bear in there, and I was like, Grumpy Berry, look who I have. And I turned around, like showed him slowly, just Grumpy Bear sitting on the bed. Thank you so much, Care Bear Queen. I asked that to a girl at the gym the other day and got slapped. Excuse me. All Care Bears sealed. How about the cousins? They're worth a lot of money too, right? Haha is here? No way. Yo, I wish I had music to play. But it's kind of like The Pink Floyd stuff's a little too, you know. Is anyone at the Fantasia? Yeah, it's okay. Better late than never. I'm late for school. We're gonna run these in a second. We sold almost all of them. Jay Connolly got the majority. I have 2 bangers left. I want to show Alf the what's it called stuff first, the vehicle parts, and then we will do the other 2. Look, World War One. That's crazy, man. Who needs to go to war? And if anyone needs any Orioles stuff or African figurines, elephants. Adam, look at this elephant. It's a carved elephant. That's a serious one too. If you're here, he collects elephants. Let's see. The original Joe animation stuff. Yeah, we're gonna get to that in a second. Let me find the. Oh, there's my dog. I want a dog. Guys, he's so old now. He has to wear diapers. It's crazy. If you guys remember Jack, he's gonna be 17 in April, God willing. He's 16 and change. It's insane. Jack, yep. He started off the stream by pooping on the floor for me. Thanks, Jack. But he's a good boy. You can all relate. All right. Let's see. We were trying to find vehicle parts. I don't know. There's actually some really good stuff in here. I'll show you in a second. You done it before? Ah, the Punisher. That's interesting and sad. I thought this was amazing because I think unless it's broken, I was gonna say 99 out of 100 times, this part is broken because it's made of like, I don't know, like toothpicks, like really thin toothpick material. Like every time you find this in a while, it's broken. But I think we're missing the bottom part, right? But who cares about that? Because this is the part that's important. So let's run that. So Alpha's asking for vehicle parts. There's stuff in here. We're going to run everything in this box. And then we'll run the other stuff. All right? Sound good? I can't remember what this is called right now. It starts with an A and ends with a something. Does it say it on there? ASP. That's it. See? I thought I couldn't remember. It's pretty good. I mean, just for parts to like completers. Look, and these always fall down. And they're not. It's crazy. Jello. That sounds good. Jello is underrated. Jello used to be like the biggest thing. Like there's like books on like Jello molds. Like when we were kids, like our grandparents, they're all about the Jello molds. Like I don't think anyone eats Jello anymore. My mom had some Jello the other day, and I was like, Jello is fucking good. Yeah, Jello squares and Jello with Cool Whip. All right, they better not hold on me. I'm a simple man. I just want Jello. All right, here we go. Asp. Oh yeah, or was it? Did Cosby ruin Jello a little bit? That was Jello pudding. Dude, how good were Jello pudding pops? My God, those are like crack for 9-year-olds. Jello. Nice, that's right. It is on food group, but there's literally books on like Jello molds, and they were like intricate and crazy. I found my mom; she had a book from like the '60s about Jello molds, and I opened it. I was like, "What the fuck? Like what? Like they were so elaborate." $3 start. Banana cream pudding pops. Yeah, dude. Gushers ruined Jello. I still stick to the theory that our generation looks younger because of all the preservatives and fruit roll-ups. That's my theory. That's why I stayed looking young. It just froze our faces or something. Wait, is this broken or not broken? No, it's good. $5 deal. Pudding pops were the shit. Are they still around? Count Darkula, welcome. Ooh, good deal, Alf Cove. All right, that's one down. Let's see what else is in this box of fun. This is from the early. This is I think this is 25th anniversary. I don't know how that got in here. Mixing the old and the new. It's got the panels, but it's missing that. They were canceled. All right, let's run this guy. And then we'll keep going to the box of stuff, and then we'll go back to the drawings. Not the drawing board, but the actual drawings from the cartoon. Wave Crusher. Are you sure? I think the Wave Crusher was a different color. I think this is it says 2004 on the bottom, but I think this is actually 2008. Double check that or confirm. I think the 2004 one's a different color. They were raised on McDonald's. The high. Oh, good point. Yeah, that's a much better Graham. That's a much better analogy than my fruit roll-ups. Yeah, 25th. Good deal. He's always sure. I got tricked on this one. I thought it was the Wave Crusher 2 at first, but I'm pretty sure it's. And what's it called? Who got that one? Isaac. Thank you. Now this is the what's it called number 2, right? But maybe it's just for parts. I don't know. I think I had this as a real little kid. Here we go. Or the first one. I remember I used to know all these by heart. I can't remember anything. I couldn't keep all the information in my brain anymore. $3 start. I was wrong about the Trip Gambello's here. Yo, I got a really beautiful Flash version 1. This is great for customs. I guess that's really about it. Maybe some parts. $3 for Trip Gambello. Trip McNeely. Nice. Parts. Dodgers. Get some parts. Oh, there's more in here. How about this one? This is my dream, my wish. I remember ripping this thing open in '86 when I was a kid and putting it together really poorly, I think. I was ashamed last night. Couldn't remember who the purple turtle. Oh, wow. I know. See? That's that. Wow. It's Donatello, right? Chircambello was the turtle? Yeah, I got it right. Okay, hold on. It's Michelangelo's Red. This is the end of the kid buying like toys. It's like you went from GI Joes in the 88, 89 GI Joes right to Turtles. Wrong. Oh. So what was it? Who was it? Donatello? All right, this is a nice. And then you have the most important part. This is like a $5 part right here. You got the I love this sound. Hold on. That's a good sound. Raphael's red. What did I? Oh, Michelangelo's wrong. Okay. Michelangelo is what, yellow? It's got the engine cover. His name is in Purple Turtle? Donnie. Donnie D's on the back of it. It's missing the little vehicle there. Here we go. $1. That was an accident. Help me. Feed me, Seymour. Yeah, that's a creepy. I rewatched it. I saw like a little thing. That's a creepy ass movie. And I think the end of Little Shop of Horrors, what was supposed to happen was I think he was supposed to kill everybody. 6. And another fun. I didn't know this, but the Temptations lead singer was the was Audrey, too. 9. I think it was Temptations. Feed me, Seymour. $10. 13. The Havoc. Speaking of Rick Moranis, the driver of this looks like a little Rick Moranis, which is the guy that listens to country music. Has an H in his name. I can't think of anything anymore. 17. Elm, thank you. How can I not think of it? Elmacus, thank you. Hold on, let me think of the name before you guys type it in there. That's it. Cross country. Cross country. They should have given cross country a gun or something, or like a shotgun. Shouldn't he have had something? What should he have had? Rick Moranis? No way. Is that just a rumor though? I hope he is. That would be amazing. Honey. Oh my god. They're really doing Spaceballs 2? Fact? Spaceballs the movie? Oh my god, that's gonna be amazing. Yo, I haven't looked forward to a movie in a while. That one I look forward to. When's it coming out? Like 2028 or something? Like, is it really coming out? Mel Brooks? Is he 100? Is he alive? Really? Wait, what? No Bill Pullman though. He's 117. Dude, that's amazing. What does anyone know what it's coming out? What a great comeback for him too. It's amazing that he gave up his career. Rick Moranis, that's his best role by far. Lord, the helmet, right? I don't think there's anything better than that for him. Bill Pullman, is he doing like Bernie, Weekend of Bernie's? Or am I thinking of Paxton? Didn't Pullman die? Or am I thinking of Paxton and his son? Really? Shit. It's gonna suck. Oh, I can't suck though. Is that? I don't know. All right, something's going on with this thing. Is Ione Sky gonna be in it? Is that her name? That's a good question. I was gonna ask you guys next. Rick was in Ghostbusters. Rick Moranis. Bill Paxton did die, but not Pullman. So oh shit, that is not OG. Good call. Thank you for pointing that out. The red looked a little off, didn't it? It's good. 25th. All right, let's run this guy. Wow, I can't believe you guys are blowing my mind. If I was near the computer, I'd be looking up the Spaceballs thing. That's amazing. I thought you were gonna like he was coming back for like another Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or something. John Candy is playing Barf. I know Candy died. $3 for Dodgers. No, Graham, that's amazing. Oh my god, I gotta see that. Really, son? Oh, that's sick. Yeah, remember that that rumor about twins, the triplet when Eddie Murphy was gonna play? Like, I guess it was a real rumor, but it never happened. So, but you guys are saying like this is done deal. Thank you. What else? There's not much. This is Star Wars, right? Anyone need parts? I don't know if you can even pull any parts off this. Maybe these guns actually would probably be something that probably breaks a lot. It's dirty. Mini rig. We're almost out of whatever's in here. It's fun getting good Star Wars stuff. It's been a while since I've had good Star Wars stuff. They'll be back in droves. What does he say? I love that line. The Sand People, they come. I forgot what he says, but I love that line for some reason. Mini rig. The Sand People. Oh, they'll be back with more. Yellow stain for parts. Mini rig. Parts, repair, customs. Well loved. And I ripped those off the gloves on purpose, by the way, so I have some tactile situation. Mini rig, nobody wants that. We're like, nobody. Wait, I got something interesting coming up, but it might be broken. And before we do the what's it called? Oh, here we go. These side by side Sand People travel single file to hide the numbers. Is that what it is? I can't tell if this is all broken. It's very brittle feeling. There may be some parts in here that are not broken. It's hard for me to tell. The fan, these parts are extremely expensive if they're not broken, as you guys know, because they're always broken. Someone told me at one point I had like 6 shells of the whale. And who told was it reselling or somebody told me to go drop it off at 80s Pop Culture's lawns? Just leave them on his lawn like a bunch of empty Millennium Falcons. The whale, yeah. Are they all broken? Can you do anything with those, or is it totally nothing here? That one's a shame because they're kind of together. It looks like they are broken. Hey, with 3D printing though, can you fix it? I don't know. The whale. Yeah. I'll run them just in case. You never know what people need parts for. $5. Sometimes they want the broken ones. I don't know. You bury it. $5 for parts, repair, or garbage. Customs or repair. There we go. Yeah, exactly. It's better to put something like this in like a big. I've noticed, and I've told you guys before, but shells really. eBay is the place for parts. Stuff always goes way higher than it should for parts, for body parts, all that. But I just think there's a lot of customs guys out there that just like they don't give a shit. They just want the parts and they'll overpay for them. That's what I think. I don't know if S Falcon agrees with that, but I feel like stuff goes way higher on there. And when I run parts on there, it's definitely the way to go. Even though eBay sucks, but yeah. I mean, it's good and bad. It's like a double-edged sword for me. It's a love-hate. It's got the engine it's got the covers, but that's it. Run that. You could use those. Whirlwind. Here we go. Thank you for reminding me. I definitely forgot the name of that. Whirlwind. 20 seconds. And guys, we're going to do those cartoons in a second. The funny part is you can sell one part for more than the whole. That's true. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's weird how that works. $3 for Todgers. That's a good. You got the chair too. That's missing too, probably, right? That comes off. 4. Whirlwind. That is a weird thing. Darkula. Thank you. Darkula, was that you that when I ran the Duckula, it was a count like the same name as the comic, or was that somebody else? That was you? That was crazy timing. Oh, here. You can glue this back on, or probably see. Looks like that goes with it. Thank you, Darkula. Any comic collectors? I had the craziest comic book collection that I was consigning. It's most of the keys are gone, but it was incredible. It was 3,000 comics. It was a lot of fun. I learned tons about comics. What is this? Anyone know what this goes to? I had a Dark Seed vehicle too. I'd never seen that before. We're gonna go to those things in a second. Or what this goes to, with the mirrors on it. This was in the parts lot. All right, let's do the good stuff here. Oh wait, I have one more bag. Count Darkly comic was. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I've worked on getting stuff better with that, but with shipping those, that is a shame that happened. It was just a single comic. Yeah. Well, I'll see if I can throw an extra comic. I'll throw an extra comic in since you just bought that for you. Destroyer's the vehicle. Oh, okay. But it's not G.I. Joe, is it? Or are you talking about for Darkseid? You got it. I have more parts here. We'll just put them all down and see what we can do for you guys. We'll just do like a one part slot. And thanks, fine. And then we'll go to the stuff I was talking about. I don't know what's in here, so we'll just dump it. Very random. Sometimes crazy stuff can be in these. Let's see. That's for the recon sled, I think. Volgar, welcome. Destro's vehicle. Some decent stuff. I'm doing all right. Broken Zartan crotch. The guy with the swords, who I really like. He's got the 2 sides. Ice Viper. Wolf. There we go. All right. Thomas Wolf. What? This is non-Joe. What is this? Hold on. Snake. Oh, that's snake armor. Didn't look like it. Okay, maybe because it's got nothing else with it. I believe you, obviously. Now that I'm looking inside, hold on. I'm trying to. All right. That is Joe. My bad. Oh yeah, there's the M number. Okay. This is the best they put that number on there. Like, why don't other toy companies do that? I don't get it. Like, that's literally the best thing because there's a snake armor piece. Then we got a little army guy. We have a foot. We got a broken foot, Naga hide, a Nagi, some parts and repair. So all that, and that's it, I guess. Whoops. And then we definitely need to do those cartoons, the drawings. $3 start. No, it's not. This is for the recon sled, right? Because look, that's where the little satellite guy, the little thing goes. That's always missing. Aha. It's not broken here either. That's good. This part's usually broken. I definitely still remember a lot of the stuff, obviously. There's Dark. $3 for all that. That's a great deal. That's a good deal. For the crotch alone on Naga hide, that was a good deal. Buy one crotch, get the rest free. I didn't even mention there's a good beater here for a Zartan beater. What the hell did someone do to him? Oh my god. Oh, there's a nail in his eye. That's not cool. And his chest? Come on, that's ridiculous. It's a perfectly good Zartan. Yeah, Billy, exactly. Thank you. All right. I hope you guys are still here for the good stuff. Oh, here's one more thing. We'll just run it. Here. The pogo stick. Pogo. A lot of pogo parts. Pogo. I think that was it in the box. $3 start, 20 seconds, and go. Billy's eating spam. I know he put the freaking nail through his eye, dude. What? And it's just $3, Todgers. Guns always brought a good deal just for that. $3. That was I showed my childhood Zartan earlier. I just made mine look like the Road Warrior guy. Thank you. I wasn't sticking. I always wondered about the guys that always would say that they put firecrackers on them. I never understood. I didn't have firecrackers. Shit. I don't know what states sold kids firecrackers, but everyone always says they put firecrackers in their toys. Does that make it art? I think so. The YouTube thing, I haven't done much with it as far as like doing interviews or anything. No, I definitely did not have time for it, so I just haven't committed like I wanted to. But I did. I was for a while. I was just doing a lot of shorts and like one of the fun things I started to do is like what do we sell on Whatnot or what do we sell on eBay, and I should pick that up again because that was actually pretty fun. You remember blowing up Lady J with the firecracker? Let's see. There he is. All right, so we still have buyers in here that want the 2 grails that are left. These in Indiana. All right, there you go. Here it is. Are you interested? These are the 2 best ones left. I was asking Pun which one he thought I should run first. I think the Coco one might be universally more valuable, but the Baroness might just be more valuable, like to collectors. Like, cause it's like Cobra Commander's face and it's got color, but okay, but that Baroness is like the best. Like that artwork, everything about it's perfect. All right, Daryl McNeil, one of a kind. These belong in a museum. The story behind these: Daryl McNeil's the artist. The limited information I could figure out, he died in 2018. They would make these for the animation cells, which I guess they would make thousands of those animation cells, from what I understand. Coco is epic, yeah. And then they would write their little. I think that's like the scene. I don't know what the prod 4006 means. Um, and then that would be made into the cells, like the transparencies they put over it, right? So like I had the real Ghostbusters of I always had to say of Orange County or something. I don't know why that was the real Ghostbusters cartoon. I had the ones with the paper and the cell, the animation cells, what they actually filmed, I guess, however that process works. You guys could probably explain it better. But these are the rejects, I guess, the internal stuff. Kind of like us, Mike, the Goonies. So that's it. I don't think you're finding these, honestly. Daryl McNeil, he signed his full name here. I don't know if that makes any difference on the other ones you didn't. So I thought these were earlier. Because on the other ones, if you notice, he signed it. I don't know. I don't think he wrote Daryl all the way out on the other ones. But anyway. Seriously, this is a one of a kind. If you want to display this with your collection, go get this, guys. This belongs to Joe collectors like you. So here we go. We're running this one. Frame this. Find the scene from the episode. We did that. Ant found one of the scenes. I found one of the scenes. Hopefully you guys can find them. Most likely these are all season 1. Here we go. We'll start at $1 for the Joe Bros. For all you guys that have been so supportive of me over the years. Thank you. Here you go. Start at $1. May the best collector snag it. I mean, it's Cobra Commander's face. Daryl McNeil, 58. 68. So great, guys. Definitely frame this thing. It's from a cartoon that we all love, guys. 74. That's still watchable. Where we learned about DNA before OJ. 26 seconds, 74. If we get to 88, I can do my little shtick where I say, let's see if you bastards can do 90. 80. Jay Connolly. They will grade them? Wow. See, I didn't know that. I never see these except for those real Ghostbusters. 86. See if you best get me to 88. If this thing hits 88, you're going to see some serious nothing because it hit 86. Thanks, Mugsley. Mugsley gets one. Let's go. Congrats. Mugsley gets in on the action. Love it. Awesome, guys. Those will be shipped between cardboard and. All right, this is the one that I think is the best. Artistically, the whole thing, even though the Cobra Commander's that. I don't know how to explain it, but this is my dream, my wish. Or no, it's yours. It's going to come true if you bid on it. Here we go. Baroness. A lot of detail in this one. Daryl McNeil again. Here we go. Yeah, this is exactly. Take the words out of my mouth. Super dope. Good luck. Good luck. $1, 1 minute, because it deserves a minute. And that's it. Here we go. Daryl McNeil, Baroness. I mean, that artwork is sick. From the cartoon. Figure out which cartoon this is from, which episode. I'm guessing season 1. 14. Didn't the voice actress, did she pass away like recently, like a year ago or something? 63. One of the best characters ever in anything. Best action figure sculpt, like underrated action figure. They went like over the top with her. 86. Good point, Muggsy. 93. I didn't think you're right. I didn't think about that. Almost full body here, and it's Baroness too, who's like the most iconic in terms of simp. When Trump says that. In terms of whatever, 106. The greatest in terms of 111. Ant's in there. Look at that. And figure out which episode this is. 3 seconds. And gets in there. Let's go. Congratulations, guys. Wow. I think we should end on that one. I'd love to. Maybe I'll launch another stream, but that's a good one to end on. Thank you, guys. Hey, I really appreciate this. 80s Pop, Mugsley, you guys are the best. Thanks for putting me at the caboose. I would love to do more Joe shows. You guys know I love this stuff. I just got to find some good stuff to run on here. So, nothing like doing the Joe shows. Got to dust it off and get back into it. Thank you so much, Mugsley J. Connolly. Yeah, seriously, thank you guys for putting this awesome raid together. I hope you guys had a great day of hanging out with all the Joe Bros. You guys are seriously just great people. I really appreciate it. Just awesome group. And Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. And I'm John, Springer Collectibles. Can I raid somebody? Thanks for the bids, buys, and BS, guys. Is there any Joe people on I could raid, or I'll just raid a random action figure person? I might come back on, guys, if I'm feeling it. Hope to see you guys soon. Thank you, guys. Look forward to the next one. See you. Raid. Let's see. Storage units. Vintage toys. Oh, it's a Shimmy Shack. Perfect. All right, guys. See ya. Oh, sorry.